See if anyone's here. Nobody's here yet. Nobody's here.
Why'd you go live?
It's 58. That's when I was still live. 6:58. Oh, we got two. See, Phil and you, Chris. Oh, it's Louis
Not me.
and Barbara.
Oh. Hi, guys. Happy Sunday evening.
Everybody's out probably enjoying the nice weather.
Well, I don't know if it's nice weather everywhere, but
Yeah,
it is here.
It's nice everywhere. There's Chris. And the Canadian Twig is here tonight.
Hey, guys.
Hot
Sunday
Sunday
Night
Night Live.
Hmm?
Hot Sunday Night Live.
Yeah, it's hot here today.
Yesterday it was pouring.
But it wasn't hot. I mean, cold.
No, it wasn't cold. But it was hot.
Last
Today.
night,
Today was
hot too. The AC kept kicking on.
Yeah.
All day.
Have to have that. Is your phone charged? We only have 4 people. Nobody loves us anymore. I say that, then 3 more pop up.
It's not live. So do we. Come join us.
Yeah. We had a live today. We were in there unboxing.
It wasn't that bad, though. It
Yeah.
turned out a lot better than you thought it was going to.
Mid-70s. That's nice. It's like mid-700s here. We got some pretty good rains. You know, road's quiet. No, hardly anyone on it.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting year considering they've done everything except for put razor wire over the chain link fence that prevents people from walking.
6 foot tall.
Yeah. You can't walk in here.
Yeah.
Mark is here.
Hey, Mark.
I'm here. Yeah, so that's kind of screwed up our stuff. There's Jason.
Hey,
What you think of that smoker steak I sent you? Smoker roast.
Hey, 2 eggs. We want to know how your water tank's coming on your motorhome.
It's done. It's full of water. How are our sales going? No, I mean,
not bad. They could be better.
Not really great, not bad, but at this point, they never are great. You know, if you get any, that's good. If you don't get any, well, that's probably bad. But
Mark says, "I'm here even."
Yeah. But once it does get going, and then it's crazy.
Jason says it's not.
Yeah, so we had $200 or $300 worth today, which is terrible. But there's Randy Deaver.
Hey, Randy. Hey, Mary.
They're here. So just kind of giving it a second. How do you like those LA riots? Aren't those a gas? Get my hat. No.
You have the fence to keep the illegal boomstick purchases from happening?
No, I think they put that fence up to keep us in.
Yeah.
But we do have our signs up now, so except it blew over.
Right.
We had to go set the one up out here by the road.
No problems getting product because our guy, he went over way early, and he's got warehouse full.
We have so much stuff.
Yeah.
We don't have room. We don't have room to put it on shelves. That's how much merchandise we have. So I got a bunch of stuff. We had to close one of the bathrooms off and pull it full of product, and then put stuff in front of it, and then along the back wall where I have to go back there to go turn the lights on and off. That's all full of stuff. So, but we are gradually introducing more stuff every day. We usually spend a couple hours a day trying to get everything.
Hey, Ortho Crofty.
There she is. Hi, Mamie and Daddo. Yo.
Marmy. Daddy-o.
Whatever she said.
She didn't call you Pappy.
Hope that cat is out and not cruising
Yeah,
out.
he's long gone.
That cat was gone a long time.
Yeah, he's long gone.
Luckily, we don't have anything living in there. We do everywhere there is a pipe or a drain, a water drain where the thing has come off.
Yeah.
There's a bird living in it.
Nested up there.
But yeah, we don't have anything living inside, as far as I know. The cat's gone. We left the doors open.
They got what they vote for. It's a shame. It is. Speaking of the LA riots.
Oh yeah.
Etc.
Well, LA's been a mess since the 60s. So, you know, Darla knows this. I don't know how many people out there know this, but we grew up during the Watts riots, and then we had the Rodney King riots, and then we had some other riot after that. And then we skedaddled. So, it was pretty crazy. Oh, when they let the cops off.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Jason says between the rain and the nice weather, he's been riding. So.
Oh, yeah? I like to do that when I get back. Except I ordered a foot bag and it went to North Carolina. Or no, that was my brake pad. You had to cancel the foot bag.
Reorder it.
So I got to get the disc brake and I got to get the shifter stuff, and then I can wait on other stuff. I need to get that so I can ride it. Got to have a front brake.
Do you?
Well, I mean, if you want me to stay alive. If you don't, I won't get one.
Just drag your feet.
Yeah. That's the back brake.
No. Hey, Tim Baxley.
Tim Baxley's here. Wow.
Let me remind everybody, I mean, I don't know how many people are in here.
Yeah,
now.
we're the economic refugees.
How many? We got 15?
Yeah.
Mark Fostein's going in for surgery tomorrow. So everybody want to keep him in mind and say some good prayers and all that good stuff that whatever people do. Anyway, send him good vibes. I guess that's what it's here.
Mellow Meow is here.
Hey, Amanda. I know breaks are very important.
Yeah.
Anyways, please just remember Mark tomorrow.
Especially your back, what I would say. I've had guys say, "Oh, you always use that front brake more than you do the back." And I was on a ride one day. I don't know if you were with me, and some guy had been taught that, and he came in. He was all skinned up, and I said, "What were you on your front brakes or something?" And he goes, "Yeah, how'd you know?" And I said, "Well, you only use the front brakes when you have to stop or you are stopped. You don't use them all the time, because if you're in any kind of marble situation, down you go." I concur with that statement, Mark. Thank you.
Yeah, Mark is finally getting his surgery tomorrow.
Yeah. Hopefully the new brain works better than the old one.
That's the local American Legion riders this afternoon. Nice folks, Jason says.
Oh, yeah?
Good.
And did you get your water tank in?
No.
No.
That hasn't even been looked at.
Yeah,
it's too rainy and yeah.
Well, when it's raining, that's the perfect time to do it.
You get under there and just
you don't get any wetter. Yeah, so let's see, what else have we done? We've eaten at Panda. We ate at
Mark says the frontal lobotomy's not for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Mountain Laurel.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Hi.
Mountain Laurel's the guy.
Oh yeah.
Rosebud.
Sorry,
we'll
Mountain Laurel.
But we don't question.
Well, I was saying hi to Rosebud.
Oh.
Yanni,
hi.
There's John. We talked a little bit this week. That was kind of fun. Did you get any more tornadoes, or are you free and clear of that? And did you get your cellar pumped? And did you get a cover for your little vent.
Was it storm shelter?
Yeah.
See, this is why I ordered first. Jason.
Yeah. Why would he say something bad like that?
Because
he doesn't get to go with.
You missed the part where he said he wasn't working on his water tank.
Yeah. Waiting for a new tornado.
Yeah, you guys are still in the thick of it.
They're saying the weather's coming again. Something.
Never listened.
You might be in trouble when the Dominator 3 pulls up in front of your house and parks. You know what that is? That's the storm chaser dudes.
They had something like that. It was like a trailer that they pulled behind one of the storm watcher things in the Walmart in Mina months ago.
I wouldn't suggest hauling the trailer because if the tornado gets a hold of the trailer,
it's some kind of weather sensing trailer.
Yeah, well, all you need to know is when you hear, you don't need a sensor to tell you that there's a tornado.
That storm's west of us, moving east.
Yeah, we actually today we started out this morning pretty cloudy, but we didn't get any rain this morning.
No,
we did get rain.
Not even a drizzle.
Last night when we were closing.
I saw Dominator 3 last May or June up in Iowa, stuck on the side of the road. A wrecker was pulling it out.
But you know why? He didn't have his front hubs locked in. And he thought when he put it in four-wheel drive, he had it in four-wheel drive. And they were somewhere out in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road, and they got stuck. And the guy goes, "Do you have it in four-wheel drive?" And he says, "Yeah, and it just doesn't seem to work very good." And the guy goes, "Well, do you have your hubs locked in?" And he goes, "What do you mean hubs locked in?" And what it was, they actually made the truck with that weird thing, and it opens up. You just reach in, you lock your knobs, and all of a sudden you come right out.
Why you got to get out of the vehicle to lock your hubs on?
Because really, what you can do is you can leave your hubs locked in and disengage your four-wheel drive, but it gets better mileage and all that stuff when you're going to be two-wheel driving.
But I'm just saying, it seems to me like you should be able to lock them from the inside of your vehicle.
Well, some vehicles are that way.
John says 80 to 100 mile an hour winds.
But those have more failures than the mechanical ones where you twist.
I think that's remarkable, John.
Yeah. The Land Cruiser used to have where you had to lock them.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Loving Abner Festival yesterday. I've been seeing all kinds of stuff about that. Was it fine or was it soggy?
Did you eat anything there?
I saw them right on the side of July 29th, right when the tornado had gone through a couple of days before I was going through there. They make them self-locking now. Old school was manual lock.
Well, yeah, but they have a higher failure rate.
Oh, okay. I-29.
And then when you want to unlock them, usually you have to back up, and then they'll unlock. And I don't know. I always preferred locking my own hubs in. That's just me.
But it's just like if weather's really bad and you need that feature, it'd be nice to not have to get out of your vehicle to do it. Mm-hmm. Lock them. That's all I'm saying. Had a pulled pork sandwich.
Was it good?
And from who?
From Mama Danvers.
From them?
I think so.
They're not in their store yet, are they? I also read something that
they have a museum?
Yeah, but they were at Jensen Park.
Oh, is that where they were?
The festival's at Jensen Park. I read a thing, something Facebook said. The guy that bought that Coast to Coast building and revamped it and had this vision to do the Lemon Abner thing, he died like the week before they were supposed to open. I guess his kids are doing it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, the elks were cooking.
Wow, how do you teach an elk to cook? It would be hard for them to, especially pulled pork. What do they do, like grab it with their... Quit dropping that on me. That thing weighs like 30 pounds. got that. That's my old phone. It looks like a
Steak,
big screen
mushrooms,
TV.
and corn tonight. John says. Hopefully it's not the last supper. You guys,
Are the Elks cooking your
you
dinner?
guys better stay safe.
Are the Elks cooking your dinner or the deer?
F-150 is all just a turn of the knob from the driver's seat. No clue on fail rate.
It's not a 150. It's a 350.
F-150?
An F350.
He said he has an F-150.
Yeah, that's much lighter.
Right, that's
unit.
his.
That's got more of a PTO unit, where the F350, or no, I think it's an F450 even maybe. But anyway, it's got the differential and the whole thing like the old ones always did.
Jason says, why do I even bother chatting?
Because you like punishment.
Chris says, what does an elk want to make? Salad?
Yeah. No, but they like to eat it. Not your tomatoes. So does anyone want to?
Details.
Is anybody going to come here and buy some fireworks? You still have time.
We have so much stock. It's crazy.
Yeah, and we only have 28 more days.
Yeah.
And we leave.
But who's counting?
I'm not. I wouldn't count.
Is that till the 4th?
The 6th. we're here till the 6th. I'll be there tomorrow after surgery. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, come on down.
At Lamont, you'll drive really fast to Lobotomy.
I sure do miss my 3/4-ton Dodge Ram diesel.
Who said that?
Mark.
Oh, he did?
Nope. You're on your own. Jason, it'd be a nice bike ride.
Yeah, it would be. You go, and then when you leave here, you could go to Sturgis.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right around the corner.
Yeah. There's a bunch of guys from New York going to come across. You could pick up with them and go to Sturgis. I can hook you up. You've been by Rod's lately? Rotto's? I've been half tempted to call him. See how he's doing.
You got time. You might as well do it while you got time.
Yeah. And my toy hauler, they got hit by a meteor.
Meteorite.
It could have been one of our fireworks. They go pretty far, you know.
I do remember that. Big old hole in the top of your... But there was nothing inside, so... Maybe it just burned up on entry. I don't know.
Could have been a pebble. What was that, a Forest River? What? Could have been a pebble that went through it.
Not lately, no. Meteorite can be worth money, but there was no vestiges of it left. Just a big hole in his roof on his RV.
There's going to be a lot of openings for RVers to do YouTube channels, because a lot of the YouTubers are getting off the road and getting rid of their RVs. So there's going to be opportunity for new people to... What? Oh, Fusion? Yeah. There'll be a lot of opportunity to go like right in there, and that sailboating. They seem to be getting off the water too. So it's like a change of season right now, and that happens. I mean, we've seen people come and go a lot throughout the years, because we're one of the old timers now after doing it for 15 years. Uncle Jerry and Aunt Nancy did it for 18 years. And so
Chris says must have been a comet.
Yeah. A comet, there wouldn't have been a Fusion left. It would have just been a pancake.
It really was weird. So.
Yeah. Could have been a tree limb.
Oh yes, and Mark also got a new grandson.
Yeah.
The last couple weeks.
So he's getting brain surgery.
Yeah.
He wants another
travel trailer. Yeah.
And he had a grandson. Yeah. There you go.
Aging out. Yes, Phil. Yeah. That's what they're doing. Hey, Scarlett, how are you doing? My cousin and her husband that have a sailboat and have been sailing around. We have nothing but problems with their sailboat lately.
That's
That's what Bill said.
That's one of the people I'm talking about, and the winds. I mean, they're still kind of on the fringes, but they don't have a boat. That
They bought a van.
Yeah, they bought a van.
Yeah.
They had a boat. They waited almost 3 years for this hybrid solar panel throw down killer bad to the bone boat that they had for a year that they never really got to go anywhere. They went from I think China to the Philippines, and then someone sailed it. They bought it back. The company bought it back. And
Sailing with Vagabond was out of their vessel for months because a Chinese fisherman plowed into them and did some damage, so they couldn't live on their boat till it got repaired. Jason says, I already have a motorcycle adventure plan, so you can't come up here.
Yeah.
I can't go to Sturgis.
Well, you're going to Florida, right? Is that where he's going? I don't know, man. Of course, it's hard to ride this time of year long distance. It's hot, man. You got to get you a white long sleeve shirt.
I'm sure he's done it before.
What you do is you get it good and wet, and you put it on and take off. Wow, that's what we used to do.
Jason's done it before.
You may not know that. He's awful young. That's what we used to do, remember? Yeah. And then we had a little thing where you pumped it up, and she sat there and sprayed herself with it.
Or the dog.
Yeah, dog got
the benefit of that.
Katie's back out here. He's been getting in a lot of trouble lately.
He can't even go into the store anymore.
Yeah.
After today.
The other day, we had a guy pull up out here, and I was going out the door, and Darla beat me to it and opened the door, and he beat her to it out the door, and he ran out there and welcomed the guy, and the guy wasn't sure what was going to happen. This Cage is a gigantic German Shepherd Boston Terrier. And anyway, went out there, and the guy, oh no, he's cool. And then today, we were in the store, and a guy came in.
And he was on his leash in his dog bed, but the man walked in. Cage lost his mind.
Yeah, and he's usually really good.
The man's been in here before.
Yeah, so I don't know.
For the last 3 years, at least, that man has.
We can't take a chance on being told you have to leave because your dog can't be a good boy. So he's going to stay inside the motorhome all day, and we'll come over and take him out, I'll walk him and stuff. But it's just going to be a sad time. Then when we get back to Arkansas, he'll be in his favorite place. Yeah. It's nice to be able to open the door and let him out in the morning and let him go potty and run around and have fun and then come back in.
But he's been so squirrely. I don't even know if we could trust him to do that one. Go back to see.
Yeah, when he gets back, it'll be a whole different life again. Cage and couch security. Yeah. Cage was upset that his nap was interrupted. I don't think that's what it was. I don't know. The guy had a long beard like me, but he was wearing a hat, like a weird hat, and he walked in front of me, and Cage just kind of come out of that bed and started going crazy, and I said, he just thinks you're me, and he calmed down when I walked up to him, and he laid down, and Darla grabbed him, out the door he went. She goes, he's got to go. So we had a lady, I think it was last year, that walked in, and he didn't even do anything. She saw him, and she just went all nutso. And
the only thing different I can see is that he's not in his chair off the ground.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that makes a difference.
Oh, thanks for coming and saying hi, John.
Enjoy your dinner, and
he's getting a less frequent flyer, isn't he?
Give hugs to Patty for me.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
I hope your thing got pumped.
Yeah. It did.
It did. It's Wani by Wani.
By Yanni.
So now we have to replace him because now we're back at 19. I don't know. It's been weird lately. We did that one celebration store video, and that did real good. Yeah. Maybe we need to do some more of those. Especially, I mean, I'll tell you what, it looks amazing in there. You walk in there, and every aisle you go down, it's like being in a tunnel.
It takes people a lot longer to go through the store now too.
Yeah, and it takes them a lot longer to find out. They come to me, well, what would you suggest? Follow me. So we need to get more bling blings, and we need to get a lot more of the 500-gram cakes and the Gatling guns, and we'll just sell those. That'll be it.
If they just give us that stuff and not the happy lanterns.
Yeah. I can't even see
We
them
do have
now.
some stuff that just does not sell.
I buried it,
cases
those
and
things.
cases of those.
They're all the way up to the bottom of the shelf. They're under the shelf. So it just looks like a red little box, little tiny thin box.
Bling bling was very popular. Yes, it is for us too, Amanda.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Vintage Harley Revive. Mark, there's a guy when you get done with your thing.
And you're looking for something to watch.
You're sitting around looking for something. Watch Vintage Harleys Revived. And this guy, he wants you to think that he's been a Harley mechanic for 50 years. But I'll tell you what, he's got all these brand new tattoos, all brand new tools, and he's buying Sportsters, and that's not the way I do it. This is the way I do it. And he takes the fenders off, and that's a remodel or something to him. I don't know what he's thinking. And he's got like a cameraman. He's got all this stuff going on, and I'm thinking.
I told Bill this guy's probably just an actor, and the guy that's filming him is the one whose channel it is. He probably gives the guy a cut. And
he calls himself Old School. That's my name, Old School, and he's got Old School tattooed on his fingers. I figured out how he spelled it or how he did it, because Old School is 3 letters, and school's what, 2?
Yeah, but he probably put SKOOL or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, too much fun.
Will do sounds like a good laugh.
Yeah.
Chameleon was another popular one for them, Amanda says.
Oh, yeah?
We do have Chameleon, but it doesn't sell very well.
Yeah. Another thing he does, Mark, is he slams the drawers on his toolboxes, and he'll take the air cleaner off and slam it down. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Old School.
Yeah. I think that he's not doing that anymore, because I was laughing. I told her, I go, watch this guy, He doesn't know, one of the things about working on a motorcycle is you don't slam anything. And when you go to break a bolt, you don't push the wrench like this. You wrap your hand around the wrench. And the reason is, if it slips, your hand takes the bruise, not the bike.
Just read a headline. I think it's for you.
This just in, upcoming layoffs at all Arkansas Chicken Expresses. Yeah, because I'm not there.
Yes.
But I have called them and told them, don't worry, I'll put them all back in business when I get back.
And Mark says, sounds a little careless about that guy.
Yeah,
I don't know. I looked at him for a brief moment yesterday, and he just seems like he's reading off script or something. I don't know.
It seems like he doesn't. It seems like he doesn't have a good script. I don't know. I would love to be able to work on motorcycles and film it, but it's really hard for me because I'm into working on the bike.
It was really hard for me to film you working on your bike because some of the detail is so fine and so little. You got to be right up in there, and all I could see was the back of your head. I can't get the camera in where it needs to be to see the.
I need to get Danielle.
Like when you were getting that bolt out of that bolt.
Yeah.
Rosebud and I are tuned while pulling weeds out of the veggie garden. Oh, fun! You guys got a garden. I'm jealous. Hey, Doug.
We have a big garden out here, but it's the neighbor that used to live in the house, but he's not living in the house, but he's got his garden still.
Yeah, he comes over and tends his garden and mows the grass, but he's not living in the house.
And the air is turning blue. LOL, yeah?
Yep.
It is right now. Yeah, I know that is. I can see that. It says Dougie D. He wanted me to join the Masonic Lodge or something today. He sent me a thing.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the YouTube channel called Itchy Boots?
Itchy Boots?
Uh-oh, buffering.
We are?
Tripod with camera stabilizer.
No, I didn't. I'm just teasing. Itchy rides everywhere. Yeah, there's Scotty's. You know Scotty's Travels, I think it is. You hit something.
Upcoming? I hit it.
Well, you did something. Your whole phone, everything's off.
Yeah.
Smack it to the side or something.
It's buffering. Is everybody, you guys still getting our feed, or are you guys buffering?
And no. Try it now. See if you can get it back on there. Is everybody? Oh, everybody's on. Okay, good here. I see you.
Clear on. Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, and then I know everybody's favorite Class A Living. He's another one. He gets everybody to give him money, and he goes and gets more tattoos. Why does he need a tattoo? He needs a job. Motorcycle work is a tripod with a camera stabilizer. Well, I have a tripod, but you haven't seen how fast I work. I mean, I'm on one side, on the other side, going up, going down. I rock and roll when I'm working on bikes.
Well, and that shop is just big enough for him. 2 people in there.
Well, I've got to figure something out because my public wants to see it. You know? We're not, it's just you.
I know.
Kick off of it. Where are you going?
Get off this one.
Oh, you leave that one on, huh?
I just need to.
Well, I've got a few things I want to do on that bike when I get back, and then I want to ride it. But hopefully I don't have a lot of time to ride it because I'm hoping I'm doing a house. Huh?
Yeah.
You're probably going to want to go to Leah's when we get back, right? So I want to have my bike while you're gone so I can go ride and hang out with the boys.
Well, you're going to have to read the comments from up there because that's what I got.
Let's see. Itchy Boots is a gal who's around 50 years old from the Netherlands, and she rides constantly. One season she rode from the tip of South Africa all the way to Alaska. That's a long ride. What would that be? That'd have to be about 5,000 miles probably, or more. I'm not rocking and rolling, working on the bike. Yeah. Well, that's good. You don't want to do that. I thought it was done. I thought your bike was done. You know, it's kind of sneaky too because I think what's happening is Jason's going to have you working on his bike. This season, she's riding across Asia. Yeah, we never did that. We stayed in America. I don't want to leave the country. Although, it might be safer here for a while.
Go to LA.
Yeah, I don't. Well, they're saying they're putting army tanks in D.C. right now. The word is out that we got to go through this horrible thing. So we'll see. We'll see if it's horrible, and if it is, how horrible. mute. Wrote across the Sahara Desert.
Hey, 2 eggs and mellow. Did you guys go to lunch on Friday with everyone or dinner? How's everybody doing?
Yeah. They're actually going to bring the Marine Corps from Camp Pendleton into LA. That ought to be interesting. Them boys down there, they're serious. They're pretty tough guys down there. The tanks are on tracks in DC. Hey, there's Scarlett.
Yeah.
But I think part of it
She's been here
is
for a while.
representing the parade that's coming up. Maybe not all of it, but you know. Well, yeah, I mean, parade, you know, target practice, you know. I really don't like the, I mean, people have a right to protest, but they're not protesting. They're throwing rocks, they're burning cars, they're blocking freeways, they're taking American flags and burning them while they're holding Mexican flags. You know, if you don't like it here, go, get out of here. What are you protesting about? You don't like it here, so go back where you came from.
You have to show how to do the break.
We did Scotty's for dinner. Oh, okay. While I was gone, you went there? Darn speech to text again. Do you ever watch Bike and Beers? Yeah, I watch them. And you know what I really like is I like the guy, it's a museum kid, and his dad used to have it, and now he's got it, and he's in North Carolina, and it's some museum or something like that. That's a really good show. And I turned my son onto it, and they're the same age, and he's all impressed with it. He likes it. Lock them up.
Yeah.
It all makes you a great movie. What's the name of that show?
What?
The Harley show where he's got all the old flatheads.
Oh, I don't know.
He's given away a 37 knucklehead that they're redoing.
Amanda Campson homemade salsa.
Wheels on Time, that's it. Wheels of Time. What?
Amanda Campson homemade salsa.
Can some homemade salsa. Oh, okay. I need to learn how to can it.
Got nowhere to keep.
Gotta learn how to make it. We'll have.
Yeah.
Just keep it in the freezer. Huh? They will. I'm gonna stop texting.
It's
No,
okay.
that's all right.
We understand
you have an excuse. But once you get your lobotomy done, you won't.
Clear right up.
Right? Did you get your clutch spring all set up on that? What was it, a shovel head or a pan head or what? At Wheels Through Time? Of Time, Wheels of Time. I thought it was Wheels Through Time. Anyway, he had a beautiful 39 Indian 4-cylinder on there, man. It was awesome. Not a big Indian fan, but I like that one.
Yes, and yes.
It all makes for a great movie. They will. I'm going to stop texting. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Sounds like everybody's got a conversation going on.
Oh, Mark.
I know. But now he's got a whole bunch of people in his head, so hopefully that they get that fixed. Huh? Are they going in through the ear or what? Or are they drilling a hole this time?
Going up
Up
to the nose.
to your nose?
Yeah.
I think I've had one. I've lost most of my memory. That's crazy. I got one leg, got one arm, got one eye. I mean, I got so many freaking problems. Huh. One ear now. I'm on stuff for my breathing. I'm unstuck for my nasal passages.
Nobody wants to hear your woes. Get you lobotomy.
My pants are too tight.
You didn't wear suspenders today.
Yeah, I got to get those. I got to get those ones where they can come up to here. You know.
Suspenders?
No, pants.
Oh. Never Dr. Green.
Then
Never Dr.
yeah,
Green.
the suspenders are cheaper because they're shorter.
Dr. Green was always like that.
Yeah.
Right?
He wasn't that old either, was he?
No.
Trey's here.
Hey, Trey.
Hello, dear friends.
Everything's fine.
Hope all is well. Just tuned in. That you did.
You have a heartbeat. That's when you need.
Name?
That's true, Chris.
Yeah, I'm named Lucky. Yeah. At least my dog doesn't try to bite me. Riding a motorcycle in traffic, you'd be fine. I think you should just get some bib overalls. Yeah. I don't want to talk about that. Tinfoil trip tripod. Yeah. Hey, Trey. See, I have to read, or did you get yours turned back on?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Alignments riding a motorcycle in traffic would be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I told you what they.
You'll go out happy.
You know what? Yeah, I will. You know what they call traffic in Arkansas, right? A train. You have to wait for the train to go by, and then
traffic backs up with a train.
That's
or a cow on the road.
Or they're working on the freaking road. Hopefully it's. My brother said it's breaking apart again. Have you noticed that, Jason? That the highway out there is starting to get like potholes and messed up again.
That Laurel says buffering. I had to reboot my phone because I was buffering. So.
What did you do there?
Commercial.
Oh, I thought you got rid of that.
On my laptop.
Oh.
By the way, that ad blocker. The last couple days, YouTube has been saying ad blockers are not allowed. But would you like to sign up for premium? I just check off of it every time it pops up.
Well, how do they know you have that?
I don't know how they know, but they do.
Probably because you're not buying any of this stuff, huh? Because of all the hard rain, it is carrying it up. Yeah, you don't want a road that it mustn't be waterproof, huh?
Oh, okay, Chris. I'll try that.
Browser when that happens. Well, they are driving slow, looking for you. Well, you know what kills our road is all the trucks. We have a lot of trucks go down that road. They're supposed to put in a 49, Highway 49 or something. It's supposed to go from Louisiana all the way up into Joplin, Missouri and all that. But I don't know. I think, well, I don't know whether it would really hurt our area or not. I mean, truckers just drive through it. They don't stop. Unless the local drivers. Yeah, that's true.
Doug, that ad blocker, it doesn't keep, it's not something that I put on so that you guys don't have ads, if that's what you were thinking.
No, we click it so you do get ads.
I put it on my laptop so that when I'm watching videos, I don't get the ads. But I don't have it on my phone, so I've gotten ads too. Happens every 24 hours for me, Kristen. I work around, just do private browsing and search for content you know you like. If you don't log in, at least using Firefox, the warning does not stop you from browsing.
I used to have a little dirt bike, Tim, and every time I rode that thing, in the beginning, I would kind of be cool and I would be riding around. By the end of the day, it was full throttle the whole time, and then I'd go home all skinned up. So I learned that I have respect for the street. I didn't have respect for the dirt. Yeah. Well, it's been bad. We got what they say. Mina got 2 inches of rain the other day. I don't know. Our Jason said our place looked okay. He picked up all the sticks. Is Patty mowing our place? Is she mowed it at all, or has she got the rain excuse going?
Or the stick excuse.
Or the stick excuse?
Jason says, "Oh joy, Trey." Had enough of that rain, huh, Jason? Well, how many cuts of hay your brother will get though?
Yeah. We are supposed to have rain tonight, and it's supposed to be gone during the day tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we're supposed to get more.
Right, and Father's Day is next weekend, and we're supposed to have rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yeah, but maybe instead of going out and going fishing, or they'll come on by fireworks.
Yeah, because lighting off fireworks in the rain is fun.
We had a couple with 3 daughters last night come in, and she was pregnant again with another girl, and it was the one daughter's birthday, and she wanted fireworks, and they came in and they walked through the store and walked out and never bought anything. So I don't know.
And what they looked at was what Dad wanted.
Yeah.
The mortars.
We've been getting hammered with rain, yeah.
Oh, and Doug says it's been 106 here, dry, no rain in sight. It looked mowed while I dragged the branches to the piles.
Did you see Dougie? Your girlfriend is moving back to Vegas.
Oh yeah. Wonder
her house. She rented her house out. She didn't sell it, and the people that moved in it trashed it, and they moved out. And now she's got to revamp her house before she can move back in it. But I guess she's having problems with the Death Valley people. That's so. Fathers can drive beer.
Drink beer.
Drink beer. Drink beer while watching TV all weekend. There you go.
That's why it's raining.
I'm telling you, I'm blind out of this eye.
If you get run over by a pine tree while dirt biking on the trail, probably your fault. I love Western Arkansas and Eastern Oklahoma. I spent many summers there. The weather is changing for the worse. I agree with you, Trey.
Yeah. Once we get our house done, I don't care. We'll just stay in the house with the mini split on. It's too hot, turn on the air. It gets too cold, turn on the heat.
What did I miss? Doug said, yes, I saw that today. Is her sister okay?
Yeah, her sister's staying there. Her sister, that's Wonderhussy.
Yeah.
Her sister is like the museum or whatever. She's the one who runs that. And she gets along really good with everybody, but Wonderhussy, I think they think she's a hussy or something. Could be in the name.
Could be.
Yeah, she's got some issues.
Hey, Ron, are you guys there?
Ron is going to be a fireworks salesman.
How was the wedding?
Yep.
Yep.
They got married.
No, I didn't. Ron's daughter got married. Oh, good. Awesome. You'll have to give us a call and let us know what you think so far. I'm curious.
Are you in the store already, or are you at Indiana at Mike's store? Watch out for the vehicles that.
Yeah, because they would have arrived today.
Tim, I've been riding for 55 years. And I used to teach the safety course and everything.
But it is true. They'll look right.
I don't trust. You can ask her. I don't trust
lock eyes
anybody.
And they will turn right out in front of you. It's nuts.
I don't trust anybody in a car or even another motorcycle. I'm always got it. When I'm coming up where there's someone else, I really pay attention. So.
Mark says, hey, Bill, I-49 is following the same route as US 71. It starts here in Kansas City, and right now it's finished all the way down to Texarkana.
Well, it doesn't go by us.
No, it doesn't.
They were supposed to put it through by us, and they were supposed to run it
Now they need
east.
to finish between Texarkana and Shreveport. That's what he said.
Now they got to finish it from Texarkana
To Louisiana.
No, the other way.
From Louisiana to Texarkana.
49 runs down from.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fort Smith, you said.
Yeah, Fort Smith.
And Ron said they're at Mike's store right now, going to their store in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He'll probably take you out for a steak dinner. But you can't see. Well, I can see. It's just hard to read. It's hard to read this.
You can't see.
What it is, I got my left eye. If I close my right eye, people's heads get real narrow, and lines do this. As long as both eyes are open, I see okay. But it's hard for me to read.
71.
The writing on this is, well, the typing on this is so small that sitting where I'm sitting,
Probably bust that up for you.
yeah. Well, then it would make you disappear, see, and I would see if you were making faces at me or something.
Watch the replay.
You know what? I got to ride a bike again. I've rode bikes since I was a big street bike since I was 14. So
it stops at Fort Smith, from what I can see. Yeah.
Yeah. They're supposed to bring it down, but they're going to run it a little bit east of us. That's what my brother told me, and he's the authority on all things
and
Arkansas.
I think Tim Baxley just said, "Fine, go ahead, kill yourself."
Did he say that?
No, he said enough said.
Oh, okay. I was going to come see you, Tim. I was going to ride out there and visit you.
Carry on.
540? Is that what it's going to be called? Yeah, because that Shreveport, it comes in right there by where the Chicken Express is. You know, when you're driving along and there's all those, before you get into the slow down, you know, it's past Ash down. Yeah. And then there's like where you can make a left and you're going the wrong way on the road. So they had to put a bunch of signs. But you go a little bit further and make a left and you're on there.
544.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't think everybody wants that to go away. I don't know. Maybe they do. I wouldn't mind it, because I think the trucks are the crazy ones. Yeah. If we could make a route where the Texans and the truckers didn't have to come through,
I was wondering when you were going to say
we'd
that.
be fine, man. Texans are scary.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it, Mark? Okay, Amanda said no, it teased into 71.
Oh, yeah. What did
Shreveport, Moser City has completely changed since I left in 79.
Yeah, we've been there once. And she didn't have, what was it, a haib or what?
A what?
A little Muslim outfit.
Oh,
you needed to wear one of those.
Hijab.
Hijab. Yeah.
I was stationed down there in the Air Force. What a place to stick you.
And you talk about human. When you get Corpus Christi, Houston, all that area, man, you talk about humid. That is a humid area.
I used to work at big fireworks launchers. I used to work a big fireworks launchers down there. Mark, what was your MOS?
Your MOS. What's your MOS?
It's military.
Oh, it's military. I wasn't in the military.
B-52 bomber.
B-52.
Fort Polk and puking.
B-52 bombers, those are like 90 years old now.
Okay, Chris said he set up fireworks fun. People that used to go to TJ's are going to Scotty's now.
Are they?
Good.
Except I won't be able to get in there.
What?
What happened to TJ's? Other than
Ownership
change. What is that?
Oh, the copier. It does the self-maintenance.
Oh.
I was a structural repair specialist on B-52s and KC-135.
I know the Tuck's girlfriend quit, who was like the manager there. Crystal, she left.
Hi, Louie. Yeah, we are going to go back when we're done here. That's the plan. Finish that house so we can get moved in.
Yeah.
Military occupation specialty. B-52 still in service. Mike's got several people there. Motorhome and a camper. They're just waiting on where to go.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike and Lisa. How you guys? Got rid of the ants. Good for you. Those were giant ants. Absolutely giant.
You sure they weren't like kittens?
They were big.
I haven't seen it yet.
Bad food, bad service, and cheap food. At TJ?
Well,
I was in the 34th in USSC.
For those that aren't in the know, some foreign people have been purchasing all the convenience stores, and the convenience stores have cafes and all that.
And
the gas stations. And they just
lonely hitchhiker can't hide.
And they just take it down, you know. And Scotty's by our place, well, for one thing, the lady that owns the business doesn't own the building, and the guy that owns the building would never sell it. So, and I don't think she would, even if she had the building, would sell it. So
I don't think so either. Oh, that's right, Mike.
Her whole family, her mom works there, her sister, her whole family works there. So it's and she doesn't have to. She kind of just cruises around.
Scarlett said in motels. You mean buying up motels?
I don't know about motels, but I know that
they're not buying up our motels because we don't have that many, as far as I know.
Yeah,
we do have a few.
We have like 3.
We've known Sarah Jane for many years. Met her at David Copperfield's show. I'm just glad Wendy met her at the same time. I'm not allowed to associate with hussies. Sarah's the only one.
Yeah. Well, she
Trey.
I don't know if you saw her last video, but she got pretty emotional and she was sitting in her car and she was looking at Death Valley, and you could tell she was really struggling about going back. But she says that people have been really mean to her there, and they're talking about her.
I got you, Scarlett.
It's too bad.
Motels like the hotels.
Oh.
Mine was previous millennium past life. Yes, they've been doing that for many years all over the country. Yeah. Christmas history, sacrifice in your service. Yes. Being in the military is a sacrifice, in my opinion.
Louis asked again about, we're finished, or was that first time? Oh. Yeah, we're going to finish our,
Louis, that's the plan.
We got just the inside left to do, as long as the trees don't damage the outside.
I already set the roof in one spot.
Yeah, well, put a ding in it. We need to get Jason up there, trim all those bushes off, the tree limbs off, and get it all swept up and everything. We'll get some of them boots with suction cups. Actually, Jason's been very helpful with the house.
Yeah, he has. Much appreciated.
Yeah. And I appreciate that you go over there and take a look at it, so I know my brother's not lying. He would never lie.
They've gifted us many items to complete the house.
Yeah.
Bunches of drywall and suction fans and books on how to do tile. Not gifted, but loaned. All
No,
the same.
I thought you were going to sell those when you're done with it. Well, we've been on an hour.
Yeah.
So we're like having technical difficulties as usual. So I think we're going to probably have maybe one more, probably for sure, one more Sunday, possibly maybe two, maybe. And then we're going to be done for a couple of weeks. So I'm sure next week we'll be on Sunday, same time, same place, all that stuff. And
Amanda said we know he's busy with his farm too, so that's part
yeah,
of
he's a
we
busy.
appreciate that.
He drives by. If he can see it at 40 miles an hour, then he tells me what he sees.
Yeah, he goes by there every day, but
I have to
you
check
know,
out
not
the
looking sometimes.
pig trail. It would be a beautiful drive on your bike. It's called Scenic Pig Trail. I've heard of that. It comes out at Mount Ida, Arkansas, and it's a highway. The bikers love to ride. It's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good riding there.
Thank you, Mark. If you guys want to know how Mark's doing, I'll probably put an update on our Facebook page, Economic Refugees RV Group page.
As soon as Mark lets us
As soon as
know.
he wakes up, that's what he said he'll text. I appreciate that, Mark. I really do. We'll be keeping you in mind in prayer. One other thing. What did I see? Oh, Chris says we can do short 30-minute ones live if we can't do a whole hour.
And we'll try. I would like to see if we can figure out how to get my phone to do it sideways.
So we can do it in the store.
I'd like to do one in the store.
The orientation was like this.
But it probably won't be at this time. It'll probably have to be during the day.
Yeah. But we'll send a notification out.
Yeah, we'll send you a smoke signal.
Is that 63?
That probably asking Scarlett. Are you asking Scarlett, Jason? Oh, Mike and Lisa are here. They were, huh? Chris. All right, guys.
Remember I said about the ants?
Right. I said they were
What
kitty.
time zone? Mountain Central. Central time for our live.
Yeah.
Same time if
7 o'clock.
Unless we're
Central.
like slammed and we're like we gotta get one in now, and then we'll just send a.
I don't think it's
quick.
Mountain Central. It's
No, it's
Central.
Just Central.
It's 8 o'clock here.
Yeah, Central.
Is when we start here.
Send up a rocket to warn you.
But my clock that I have right here next to me is on Arkansas time, because otherwise we'd be an hour late every week.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right,
have
guys,
a good one.
Have a great week.
Thanks
and,
for watching.
Good luck tomorrow, Mark.
And
Night.
thanks for all the likes. We
Yeah,
really appreciate that. And if you're
Bye.
not subscribed, do it. That helps us. Thank you.